This week, the big thing is Mobile-ALOHA. I'm more than sure if you're interested in AI, you must have heard a lot about Mobile-ALOHA in the last few days. So I'm not going to bore you with much more regurgitated detail. What I'm going to do is just to expand upon a bit of the terminology behind it. So one of the most used terminology in terms of Mobile-ALOHA is teleoperations. I believe that this is the secret sauce of Mobile-ALOHA. Robotics is evolving quite rapidly over the last few years in terms of hardware. We have seen a lot of robots doing a lot of things. As you can see in this video from the Mobile-ALOHA website, I think we have seen this before. But what is different this time is this teleoperations in being done in a very optimal way. Teleoperations is also called as telerobotics. It is a technical terminology for the remote control of a robot in very simple words. In teleoperation, what happens is that a human operator controls the movement of the robot from some distance away. Signals are sent to the robot to control it. Other signals come back telling the operator that the robot has followed the instructions. These control and return signals are called as telemetry. Now, with Mobile-ALOHA, this is all true, but it also takes it to various other levels. For example, in Mobile-ALOHA, a large language model can control this Mobile-ALOHA. So, a LLM controls this robot without any human interference. That can be done easily. And one of the most interesting thing is that if you look at the tutorial of Mobile-ALOHA, anyone with some sort of, I would say, resolve can build it at home very easily. Now, if you look at this tutorial, you would see that the cost is not that huge. It is just under $32,000 US, and these are all the bill of materials or components you need to build the Mobile-ALOHA. And then they have step-by-step guide as how can you do it. Of course, it is very simplistic. It's not as easy as it looks from this tutorial. It's not that anyone can just go buy this stuff and start building it. So before you spend $32,000, make sure you read it and understand it, and then maybe try to build it. Now, let's go back to Mobile-ALOHA and then look at some of the most interesting data around it. Now, as I said, it has autonomous skills. Now, what exactly problem this Mobile-ALOHA is trying to solve? If you look at the previous generation robotic systems, they focus on static tabletop manipulation, lacking the mobility and adaptability for real-world versatile tasks. So this really hinders and limits their practical applications in dynamic everyday environment. This is where Mobile-ALOHA shines too. What it does is it incorporates Agilex Tracer AGV for mobility and stability. And then, as I mentioned, the secret sauce is teleoperation. This is enabled for simultaneous control of all robotic degree of freedom. So what frees up or really makes this Mobile-ALOHA different is teleoperation. The team behind this Mobile-ALOHA used imitation learning, co-training the robot with 20-50 demonstrations per task, combining new mobile data with static ALOHA dataset. So this approach has really increased the performance boost in complex tasks such as cooking and storage, with success rate up to 90%. It's still not 100%, but it is near 100%. And I have no doubt that within few months or maybe weeks, it will be 100%. And as I mentioned earlier, the cost is just $32,000 given the amount of things this thing can do. So one immediate use case is which I can foresee in the future, that you can own personal cook, chef, or personal cleaner at home. Now, I have spent some time in Middle East and also in Pakistan, and it was so easy to get domestic help there, especially when you need it if you have young kids or newborn. But if you do try to do it here in Australia, where I am right now, it's very expensive. So in that case, I think it will be far more cheaper to get this $32,000 Mobile-ALOHA or something like that, and just use it for 4, 5, 6 years just to do all of these things when the newborn is there. And I think this is going to save a lot of cost, lot of hassle. So that is just me thinking aloud about the use case, because that is where I'm struggling right now. But very very interesting project, as you can see, and there are a lot of examples there and lot of videos which they have posted on YouTube and other channel which you can check around. And the good thing is that they have also pasted some of the failures, which is cool. Now that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or thoughts or use case, let me know. Very happy and very keen to hear them. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.